I used to say there is no harm in trying. You know, Sierra Leone is the hub for investment, guys. If you have your money, you have it, start something. You can start with little. I started my business with $500.
Okay.
Yeah, $500. I have to save and start. I just believe that I just have to start something. When I start this modeling thing, I start loving it. You know, when you love something, you do it like it becomes like less burden.
Right.
Because you're doing it with passion. Anything you do with passion, you don't even see it as a big deal.
Boom! What's up, guys? Welcome back to my channel. My name is Joannis or Joe Hatagwa. I'm a Sierra Leonean American living here in West Africa. And if you want to know why somebody would leave Istanbul, Turkey, and move all the way back to Freetown, Sierra Leone, then this is the video for you. All right, so today we are talking to Naomi Kay, or as she's often called, Naomi Kay. She is a model, entrepreneur, owner of a foundation, humanitarian, and beauty pageant winner who's represented Sierra Leone all around the world. So Naomi's gonna tell us about her move from Istanbul, Turkey back to Sierra Leone, her background, how she got into modeling, how she got into the beauty industry, and how she became the entrepreneur that she is today. There's a lot to cover, so let's get right into it.
All right, what's up, guys? Today we are at Country Lodge, the beautiful Country Lodge, and I have the one and only Naomi Kay. Thank you for doing this.
Thanks for having me.
So Naomi and I met here at Country Lodge at the Ball in Over 30.
Yeah.
You don't have to be over 30 to go. It's just more of a sophisticated event. I had heard that she was a big deal. And then I saw her Instagram and I saw her following. I was like, okay, so now I need to interview Naomi about her experience, her life, and what she does. So I wanted to bring her to this audience so you guys got a chance to meet Naomi. So before we get into what you're doing now, I'd love to get into your background and where you grew up. So can we start with where you were born and where you were raised?
I was born here in Freetown, Sierra Leone, and then I was raised in Sierra Leone as well.
Okay.
Yeah, and then I later moved to Turkey. Yeah, but I was already an adult.
Okay, so you mentioned Turkey. You spent some time in Turkey. What brought you to Turkey, and how long were you in Turkey?
Well, as a Sierra Leone, I would say that I'm that kind of typical Sierra Leone, like Salon City, like that really loves her country.
Yeah.
You know, so even when I was like in high school, when I was in uni, because I started here, I started in Fabe College.
Okay.
Yeah, but Ebola, I was like, no. My friends were telling me, you have to go, like, you have to apply, go study abroad. I'm like, I like it in Sierra Leone, maybe masters.
Yeah.
But Ebola came, and then unfortunately I had to leave.
Yeah.
So that's how I found myself in Turkey.
Okay.
Yeah, because it was too scary for me, and I have a lot of people around me. I'm popular, and I was so scared that I'm going to get the virus. So yeah, so I had to leave.
I understand. Trust me. I understand. I didn't come to Sierra Leone during that time. Same reason.
Oh, it was horrible.
It was.
But
it was.
Thank God now, Sierra Leone is so perfect.
Yes.
It's so fun, so peaceful, guys. You ball in Sierra Leone.
Yeah.
Literally.
And Naomi said it's peaceful here. I just want to add one quick fact. Top 5 peaceful countries in Africa. Sierra Leone is number 5.
Whoa.
Out of all the 54 countries. This is from the World Global Peace Index. They rank Sierra Leone 5 out of all the African countries.
Very peaceful.
Yeah, it's very peaceful.
Okay.
So you went away to Turkey. What did you study in college?
Okay, here when I was in Sierra Leone, I studied social work because I'm somebody that's very passionate about kids. So you know, the field of social work, at the end of the day, you have to be dealing with people.
Right.
So yeah, it was not like a Bachelor of Science. I was supposed to major in social work, but I just like in the second year of my academic year, and then Ebola came and I left. So when I get to Turkey, like they were not really doing what I want, like the course I wanted, like it was not direct. So I'm like, okay, let me just switch. So as we're speaking, I'm a bachelor degree holder of political science and international relations. I studied in Istanbul, Aberdeen University, Turkey.
So what was the reason for the change to political science?
Okay, I just wanted something that will connect me back to my country.
Okay.
I always believe in coming back to Sierra Leone and give back to my people.
Yeah.
Getting a diploma in social work here and then getting a bachelor degree in political science and international relations. In the future, I might be one of the female Sierra Leone presidents.
There it is.
So
we won't ask which party because I haven't been able to get that answer.
No party. Maybe I'm gonna do my party. Anyways, it's fun. So yeah, and also the international relations. I like it's fun to move around, meet people. So like the international relation part of it, like actually really attracted me, not the political side.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I think the international relations is a really big industry to be in here in Sierra Leone too.
Yes.
Most of the people I know who've gotten their bachelor's or their master's has been in that field. So it makes sense. It makes sense. I did marketing. So you finished off your bachelor's degree in Turkey.
Yeah.
At the University of Istanbul.
Yeah, I did university.
Okay.
Istanbul, I did university.
Okay. How often do you come back to Sierra Leone from Turkey?
During when I was schooling, you have to go by your university schedule. You can't just leave.
Right.
So let's just say when I was in the when I was schooling, once every year.
Okay.
Yeah, like when we have like summer vacation, so I'll always come back because like Sierra Leone, they hunger me. Like, let me put it that way. So always I'll find a way to come back.
Right.
So before it was once every year, but now that I'm done, let's just say twice or even sometimes 3 times a year.
Okay.
Yeah.
I know you got your degree, political science and international relations.
Yeah.
But you're also a model.
Yeah.
So I want to ask you, how did you get into modeling?
Okay. I was discovered by my high school teacher.
Okay.
So I was one of the 3 top people in her class.
Okay.
And then she was like, Naomi, you have a nice body. You are doing Miss Convent, Miss St. Joseph, the high school I attended, St. Joseph's Convent.
Yeah.
Why not just try? I'm like, Miss Banya, I can't know because I used to be not just say, even up to now, I'm very spiritual, in terms of my religion, I don't joke with it. So my auntie that raised me up, so she was like, we're always in the morning prayer, you have to cover your head. So I'm like, that switch.
Right.
Stunt Christian, and then for you to go on stage being a model,
right.
It was really, really hard.
Sure.
But my high school teacher keep on pushing me. I'm like, okay, let me give it a try. My auntie was not happy about it. My mother too. Yeah, but I'm like, come on, I'm not exposing myself, and this is school activity,
Right.
And because of the prize that came with it, so they kind of allowed because I had scholarship, I had some stuff.
Sure.
I'm like, okay, go try your luck. So I went for the Miss St. Joseph's Convent and I won. My first time ever. And then after then, I started loving it. I'm like, okay, let me give this career a thought.
Right.
But it was never, as a kid when I was growing up, I never thought of it. It's not like when you're growing up, you hunger for something. I was literally thinking of being a lawyer.
Right.
Because people used to say, oh, you're more sweet, you know how to talk, your mother is sweet.
Right.
So I was thinking of that. But when I start this modeling thing, I start loving it. When you love something, you do it when you're doing the job, it becomes less burden.
Right.
Because you're doing it with passion. Anything you do with passion, you don't even see it as a big deal.
Yeah.
So I started up there and then I keep on pushing and start going out of not within the school premises, start going bigger.
Right.
Yeah, so that's how I started actually. I was discovered by
a teacher.
My high school teacher.
Wow. Yeah. They say if you do what you love, you never work a day in your life. Right. Yes. And so I can clearly see the passion in you. You light up when we talk about it.
Oh.
And so on that note, right? So you were discovered in high school by a teacher.
Yeah.
And so you won a bunch of awards. Miss Global International Dubai 2021.
Yes.
Miss Face of Africa Turkey.
Yeah.
Miss Rainbow Sierra Leone.
Yeah, Miss Rainbow. It was done in Albania.
In Albania?
Yeah.
Okay. And there are more. You won another award for Sierra Leone businesses, I saw on your page too.
Yes.
So she's just a multiple award winner. But I wanted to just call some of those out just before we got into what she models and how she models today. What kind of modeling do you do?
2, to be specific. When I started, I just started with beauty pageantry.
Okay.
A beauty queen. But later, I was discovered by one of our Sierra Leone top size model. She lives in the US. She was there. She came to Sierra Leone. She did the first Sierra Leone Fashion Week.
Okay.
So she actually discovered my Naomi because of your body and your face shape. You could be she and one of the people that came. I could be commercial model, the shape of my body, my figure. And even when I get to Turkey, those were the jobs I was getting.
Okay.
They'll hire me maybe for my nails or maybe for my cheekbones or model maybe for jewelry, for more of so I'm more of the commercial side.
Okay.
I'm not really more of one way.
I
So like
understand.
beauty pageantry to go represent, compete, and do commercials.
Okay,
Yeah.
got it.
So I'm basically a commercial model and a beauty queen, guys.
Yeah. So we touched on the modeling. I want to talk about your foundation. So the Naomi Kay Foundation.
Mhm.
Can you talk a little bit about what the Naomi Kay Foundation does?
Yeah, I'm a lady that is very passionate about kids.
Yeah.
Since I was growing up, because my childhood life was not really easy. I came from a very humble background, and it was kind of tough. So, but it was really hard, but I made it through. So I always see myself as an example. I'm like, okay, there are a lot of kids out there that are even going through worse than that's what I went through.
Yeah.
And generally, I'm passionate about kids. So that's how the Naomi Kay Foundation came about. When I won Miss Africa in Turkey,
Yeah.
I was just finding a way to give back to Sierra Leone, to give back to my country. And the only thing that came to my mind was like, I'll not be able to give everybody, to thank everybody, but there are people that really need help. I'm here today because of education, you know. So yeah, if I believe when you educate a child, because my foundation is really based, it's general, but I'm really focused on girls.
Okay.
So, and I believe when you educate a girl, you've educated a whole nation. You know? So hopefully, I'm gonna have more people coming on board with it together. So it's just a passion, you know, to just help like homeless kids, you know, orphans out there, you know, basically.
So pay their school fees.
Yeah, pay their school fee, food, shelter, school, everything, like their uniforms, their books, and everything.
Okay.
Yeah, so I have a specific number of kids that I'm sponsoring in the province.
Okay.
Yeah, because I try to do a survey. Most of them that are in province, they really need it more.
How did you put the foundation together? So I mean, obviously we heard the passion in your voice about why you started it, but like what made you build it in the way that you did, and how did you put it all together?
Well, I always say you don't need to be really rich to help people, to do something, to start something. There is this story that I don't talk about it often, but actually I built up the foundation I had to pause one of my university, like, you know, my fees, one semester. I had to like defer it. I used that money plus the money I won, the Face of Africa pageant.
Okay.
So set up the Naomi Kay Foundation. I had to come to Sierra Leone, do survey, go different provinces, different places, try to like scout out the right people that deserve it. Yeah. So I came, I did the paperwork, you have to register and everything because I wanted to make it legal. So yeah, I was able to get some kids that I have on record and everything. I have people taking care of them, monitoring them and everything. And some of them, they are allocated to like special guardians, like they're like certain parents. I'm like, okay, this kid is under me.
Okay.
They'll be here, and then I will sponsor them. So basically, it's like that. That's how I get to build it.
Sacrifice.
Oh yes, that's it. Sacrifice.
I mean, if you're passionate about something, you'll find a way.
Sure, definitely.
Wow. Okay.
Definitely.
So you took a semester off. You took money that was supposed to pay for school, and the money you won from a pageant.
Yes.
Wow.
Yeah, because a lot of people really supported in Face of Africa. Like it was really a tough competition. You know, competing with like other African countries that are really crowded, like for example Nigeria, Egypt, Morocco, and then I ended up I came first. That was a big deal. Like, I just have to give back, you know.
And for context, for those of you watching back home, Sierra Leone has about 9 million people.
Yeah.
Nigeria has 218 million people, right? So for you to win in a small country like Sierra Leone versus countries like Morocco, Egypt, Nigeria,
Ghana.
Ghana has 30 million people. So that's an incredible story, the story behind the Naomi Kay Foundation. So not only do you have the Naomi Kay Foundation, you also have the Mr. and Miss Diaspora pageant.
It's new.
Okay.
But making my energy, man. Like anything I do, I put my all. I give my all 100%.
Yeah, I see.
I'm either in or out.
I saw you flew some winners to Dubai.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, because that was the package. The winners, I'm supposed to take them to Dubai to do some tour and to try to get them to some international bigger pageant platforms.
Yeah.
The main idea for the Miss Diaspora is to empower, because I've been doing for kids, but sometimes the youth also need me. So I'm like, okay, the kids, I cannot do pageantry for them because they're kids, but my fellow youth, there's something I could do.
Right.
You know, so my most of my international pageants I've won, I try to get the franchise.
Okay.
So to be sending models and everything. It can be for the entire Africa, not only Sierra Leone.
Right.
So that's why. So if you see the Miss Africa, the Miss Diaspora, that's what I call Diaspora. It can be, you can be from any part of the world. It can be from Ghana, from Nigeria, from Sierra Leone.
Right.
So yeah, but the two winners. So it's Miss and Miss. Because I just don't want to keep on empowering only female. The guys too, they need, the men, they need it. Like, and they really don't appreciate it. Nobody think of us. Like, this is a big deal.
Yeah.
So it was so nice. It was so fun. My God, it was not boring at all, especially with the male section when they come on stage.
Okay.
My goodness. So, and I'm planning to be doing it different countries every year. Now, the first one was in Turkey. So now, I don't want to say, I'm going to surprise you guys in next edition. So yeah, basically it's to let's empower ourselves, young people, youth, you know. A lot of them are so talented. I couldn't believe it. You know, I was also shocked myself the day for the show. So that is it. There are talented people out there, but it's hidden. They need somebody to like drag them, to scout them out, just like the way I was spotted by my teacher.
Absolutely.
So this is the main reason, is just basically empowerment, to empower young people.
So how did you find the talent? So this was done in Turkey, the first one.
Yes.
So you got people that were in the diaspora living in Turkey at the time?
Yes, and some are living out.
Okay.
So yeah, but if you apply, you qualify, we'll do interviews, online audition and everything, and we'll find a way for you. If you could make it to come, then but I left it open.
Okay.
And somebody that came from Europe, somebody came from UK, you know, like that. It's mixed.
Okay.
Yeah,
okay.
We don't just base it to Sweden and Turkey. We leave it open.
Okay.
You know, because I'm trying to make it like yeah, it's an international pageant. It's a gateway for these people to showcase themselves, so they can be seen in more bigger platform, because I work with bigger international partners that have won their franchise.
Right.
So these people, after the win, I'll be sending them to different international pageants to represent their country. I'm proud of myself. It was a success, guys.
Okay, so we got the foundation and we got the pageant.
Yeah.
And the amount of energy you must have.
So I don't know where I even get it. My friend used to
Because that's not it.
Really, Joe. This is. I even don't know myself. But I'm just thankful to Almighty. I think it's just God. Yeah. Because like the energy, where does that come from? And I'm doing like back to back. Yeah. After the Miss Diaspora in October, I also organized, me and two Swedish, we came together, organized a very big show for Swedish artists. For some of like over 4 Swedish artists, we brought them. Caudino is one of the biggest. In Sierra Leone, and then Artica for your, and then Sijo is a Swedish based in Sweden. Mm-hmm. So they came. The show was sold out.
In Turkey?
In the same year. I did, in Turkey, October. Okay. I'll send you the video. I did Miss Diaspora June, and then October. So, like, the people are like, to show where do you get the energy? Right. And if I do something, my advertisement skills, my God, don't even go there. I go extra mile. I go to the street. I go from door to door. Like, you have to know about it. You have to come support. Mm-hmm. So
I was gonna say, how do people find out about these things? But clearly, you have a way of getting the word out.
Oh yes. On social media, physically, in person. Now I have time to take my phone call. Like you must have to see that. Anyhow, you don't. There's no way to escape. Yeah. If Naomi is doing something, trust me, you will see it. Anyhow.
Now we've already gone through the foundation, the pageant, your modeling. You also have a boutique, a physical boutique. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. So I know it's called Naomi Kay Empire.
Yeah.
Okay. So when did you start this business and why did you start?
Just say, let me start with why I started them before I went.
Okay.
So the idea of Naomi Kay Empire boutique, like I'm into the fashion world, you know, like being a model, you're always working with brands, you know, and then there are a lot of stuff that are sometimes it's so hard to get in Sierra Leone. I'm like, I could be a mediator. Like I started off not with boutique, like online, start getting stuffs like quality stuff in Turkey, in Europe, Germany, Amsterdam, all over Europe, and getting it on sales. Like it will be quality stuff, but lesser price. You know, when you're doing sales. So at the end of the day, you can be able to afford quality stuffs and with cheaper price. So I started doing online, and I start bringing it myself to Sierra Leone. Start going from offices to office, places to like different places. As time goes on, I become more bigger. I get more people. Okay, but to go to the extent of taking a store, I'm like, okay, the Naomi Kay Foundation is there. Now it's self-sponsored, you know. Sometimes one or two friends will just like chip in and do something. Right. But I need something to continue to finance my foundation. I don't need to wait until somebody sponsors, somebody give me before I can help these kids. Right. So the main idea of the Naomi Kay Foundation is some of the proceeds go to the Naomi Kay Foundation. Yes, I have some certain percentage from my entire yearly sales will go to like to empower the foundation and everything. So yeah, so that is the main idea. I want to make my people get better quality, better stuff in Sierra Leone, and some of the proceeds to help the less privileged.
Naomi's a go-getter. You see? Not waiting for people, going out and figuring out yourself.
Yeah, because sometimes you get bored.
Yeah.
Like, when somebody have to help you with something, you have to keep on waiting, calling them, and I get tired of that.
Especially in Nigeria, get for chase after.
Oh yes, Africa in general, not only Sierra Leone, Africa.
Yeah, true. Yeah.
But it's all good. We still love you guys, my people. Don't stop supporting. Okay.
True. Very true.
Coming on.
So when did you start the Naomi Kay Empire shop?
Okay, I opened the Naomi Kay Empire last year, May.
Okay.
Yeah, last year. So we are more than a year now. Yeah, so it's a pretty new store, like a physical store. Yeah, but it has been like I've been doing it online.
Yeah.
Just that like the official opening was May.
At the gala, the 30 over 30, you were wearing a dress.
Yes.
From your own business.
Yes, from Naomi Kay Empire.
Yeah. So
I sometimes sketch, I design. I'm not like too much of a designer. I don't want to get myself confused. Guys, don't get me confused.
Yeah.
But there are some stuff that are my taste. There are some stuff that I like. For example, I'm that type of person. If I see a dress, I'll take it out, I'll buy it, and then try to be like redo it and try to like redesign it.
Oh, redesign it.
Yeah,
okay.
for example, you see something like this, it was not like this.
Okay.
Yeah, it was just a normal dress. I had to buy the fabric and attach this. So you see, guys, so it's so stylish, so you just, I don't like something just normal plain. You have to do you have to be extra sometimes. If you want me to
put that Naomi flair on it.
I got you, exactly. I got you covered, guys.
Okay, very nice. Yeah, and the dress was really nice. I'll put the video here so you can see the dress.
Nice.
So we've gone through your businesses. Many of my subscribers and followers are from the diaspora.
Okay.
And a lot of them have questions about business in general. And so I want to move to that phase of the questions and ask you about some of the challenges you've had starting foundations and businesses here in Sierra Leone and abroad.
Okay. I would say the foundation, I can't say I really get a lot of challenges because, something, when you're doing something, when you're the one pouring your money, like it works, but if you have to wait for people, definitely you have challenges.
Right.
So let's just say the foundation. Yeah, I think the paperwork was kind of slow, and then most of the people I'm working with, like going to the province, like I'm this type of person. I like something like I can't say I'm a perfectionist, but when I'm into something, I really want it to look really, really good. I don't like to present any type of thing out there.
Right.
And my friends used to call me sharp. Now me like something like you have to do sharp, faster. I don't like slow people. Like when I'm into something. So yeah, so I got some challenges with the staff, with the people I'm working with. Yeah, because they are slow. Most of them are just lay back or relaxed. Like I'll be waiting for you like for hours to do stuff. So that is the challenge I got. But as time goes on, they understood me and they start working to what I want. So I was about to work with the foundation and with the business. I had a lot of challenges.
The physical shop.
Yes, the physical shop. Yeah, the online was better. The physical shop, getting the store was one. It was expensive. Some of the stores, like I target location, not just get a store in any hidden place. I have specific locations, and those locations are spotlights in Sierra Leone. So everybody keep on telling me, "Oh, I'm not wasting time. Go for one corner." Sorry guys, I'm speaking my local language. I'm like, no, I want to do it or don't do it at all.
Right.
So yeah, so I was able to get Aberdeen, and the one I got was really, really bad. And I'm that type of, I have taste, guys. So I have to like reconstruct the whole store again.
Right.
People are like, this place look like, it's like museum. When people are passing like, was this store before? So like I changed the whole store. I had to spend a lot of money to really set up the store.
Yeah.
But at the end of the day, it's worth it because when my shop is at Aberdeen, it's a point. They have a lot of hotels there. Most of the people that even buy it are foreigners. They just come from the hotel. I have foreigners. So you see, so it's give and take. Money costs money. When you really want something good, sometimes you have to really give out. You have to really spend and you get something good.
They say it takes money to make money.
Oh yes, yes, it is.
And yeah, I mean, I think that's a really good point. What advice would you give to someone looking to start a business here in Sierra Leone?
Oh, you should. Life is all about adventure. You have to try. I used to say there is no harm in trying. Sierra Leone is the hub for investment, guys. If you have your money, start something. You can start with little. I started my business with $500.
Okay.
Yeah. $500. I have to save and start. I just believe that I just have to start something. So And then when I started today, I'm really, really thankful. Like now, because of I started one, now I'm opening another store now, just within a space of 2 years. Imagine. So before, when I started, I was so kind of discouraged because what I went through. But nah, don't give up. Don't give up. You have to keep on pushing. So into your decor.
You do interior design as well, of course.
That's why I started furniture stuff. So yeah, so you see, so guys, from Naomi Kay Empire boutique. So Naomi Kay Empire Luxury Sofas. That's the name of my furniture store. So Sierra Leone, money in Nigeria. There's money in Sierra Leone. There's money in Africa. Come on, because you cannot continue to keep your money in the bank.
Right.
You have to do something, guys. So that's why I believe in that. I'm like, okay, Naomi Kay big boutique. Sometimes it's slow, sometimes it's good.
Right.
You know, it's Africa, it's seasonal.
Sure.
But at the end of the day, we're still going, keep
Right.
on going.
Right.
So now I'm switch, like opening something else. So please come and invest. Don't get scared. You might have some challenges, but don't give up. Anything good don't come so easy. You know, anything good you have to face. So anything that just come easy like that, my sister and brothers, it will go back home. So you have to really, really, really endure, and at the end of the day, you will laugh. So I'm really, really happy I did that.
They say nothing worth having comes easy.
Oh yes. Very true.
You know, I'm full of cliches. I have one for
Good.
I have one for everyone.
I can see that already.
You know, millions have been made from cliches, so I'm very big on paying attention to all those things. We got a lot from this, and I think a lot of people are going to learn a lot about you and a lot about what it takes to do business here in Sierra Leone.
Okay.
So where can people find Naomi Kay? Your personal pages on Instagram, Facebook, everything.
So my first official page as Naomi Kay, it's called Naomi KSL. That is Instagram, IG. At Naomi KSL. NaomiKaysl. The short form of Sierra Leone, SL. And typically Salon Titi. I like to attach Sierra Leone everything. And then my other page, my business page, is Naomi Kay Empire. At Naomi Kay Empire. Same on Instagram, on Facebook. On Facebook page, Naomi Kay Miss Global. Because that's my recent title. That's the recent crown I won last year. So it's Naomi Kay Miss Global. And then, of course, my event page, Mr. and Miss Diaspora. Mr. and Miss Diaspora on all platforms, all social media. IG, Facebook, you can find it there. Then, the page that I love so much because of my passion, the foundation. It's simple. Naomi Kay Foundation, all social media. Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, you name it. Snapchat, TikTok. That is it. Like So yeah, so I think those are my 4 main pages on all social media platforms.
And physically, your physical locations for your stores. Where can people find the physical locations?
The clothing store is at number 1 F Johnson Lane, Aberdeen. So people that are in Freetown, when you go to Aberdeen, there is big like a square, like a roundabout. It's opposite the biggest police station. As soon as you get to Aberdeen Roundabout, just say I'm asking for Naomi Kay. Just shoot. If you couldn't find it easily, just say I'm asking for Naomi Kay's boutique. Naomi Kay Empire is at Aberdeen, number 1 F Johnson Lane, Aberdeen, Sierra Leone, West Africa. Opposite Bintimani Hotel. Drive to go up Bintimani Hotel, just opposite. It's so easy to find. So that's one of my stores, the clothing stores. And the furniture store is at Wilkinson Road, 51B Wilkinson Road, just next to Decor store. So people are in Sierra Leone, they know Decor, when you say Decor, they know. But the address is very easy, just say 51 Wilkinson Road, after Labray. So yeah, for now, those are my 2 locations.
So Naomi is a multi-talented, multi-fascinated, multi-hyphenated entrepreneur. As you can see, homegrown Sierra Leonean. Very proud of Naomi and what she's been able to accomplish so far. I'm absolutely looking forward to what you have to come. And with that, guys, if you found this interesting, make sure you hit the thumbs up. Make sure you comment below, too. If you have any questions, you feel like I missed anything, you have any questions for Naomi, make sure you put them in the comments below. All of her information is going to be in the description. And those of you who watch and don't subscribe, I know who you are. 70% of you guys watch these videos and don't subscribe. You gotta subscribe, guys.
For Naomi's sake, please, guys, subscribe. Let's go viral. Let's go bigger.
Subscribe.
Please.
We have to share our stories here in Sierra Leone.
Exactly.
Okay? With that, also make sure you share it with anybody else who's planning to start a business, who wants to start a foundation, anyone who has any ideas about.
Don't hesitate, because people
Yes.
really, there are a lot of people that really want to do this.
Yeah.
Like I spoke with a lot of people, but there are a lot of hesitation
Yep.
because of the discouragement back when you want to do it. Family member will say, "Don't waste your money, don't waste your time." Please, guys, follow your instinct. If you believe in yourself, if you believe in that thing, do it.
Mm-hmm.
I'm an example, so I'm a go-getter. I don't take no for an answer. I keep on pushing. So the only thing that will stop me is death. And right now, God knows I'm going to live like 100 years and I'm not ready to die yet.
There it is.
So there is it. We're here. So guys, come on board and don't give up, please.
And of course, make sure you hit that notification bell so you're notified every time a new video comes out.
Yes. Notification button. Hit it now.
Now. Not now. Right now.
Right now. Don't wait. Maybe I'll come back up. Now. Just 1 second or 2 seconds of your time.
There it is.
I want to use this opportunity to say a very big thank you to Joe.
Mm.
He's been awesome. He's so professional. These are the people we really need, like on board in Sierra Leone, Africa. He's, I don't know, he's just different when he does his things. He has patience for the people, like whoever he's supposed to interview. Like, today I was really, really tired. I wasn't supposed to be here, but like, because of the way he spoke to me, the way he just like keep on reminding me, I'm like, no, it needs Stephanie for shame. Come on. I need to. So Joe, from the bottom of my heart, thank you so much. You're doing extremely well. Like this is awesome, and I wish you more success. You're going places, bro.
Thank you.
You're going like
Thank you.
The world will know you. Nigerian people used to say, just keep on doing your thing. One day you will blow.
Mm-hmm.
You will blow. So guys, please let's just support him in any little way you can support. Because this is time and everything. Just come on board. Please, thank you. And so your entire crew. He's so professional. He has a whole crew. Thank you, all of you, and I appreciate it. I'm looking forward to be working with you guys more. Thank you. And to everybody, Sierra Leoneans, my people, my fans, thank you for always supporting me. Thank you for the love. Like we tell you guys, I am literally nothing. I don't take you guys for granted. Never. I love you and stay blessed. Naomi Kay.
Way to end it. I love it. Bye, guys.
Bye.
All right, so that was Naomi's story. What did you guys think of it? If you found it interesting, go ahead and hit that thumbs up. Of course, if you know anybody who's interested in getting into the beauty industry, the beauty pageant industry in Sierra Leone, make sure you reach out to Naomi. She'd be a great mentor for them. Also, if you know anybody who's looking to buy furniture, or if you know anybody who's looking to buy clothes, she has 2 shops in Freetown, obviously, where you can stop by and you can purchase what you're looking for. And then lastly, of course, she has the Naomi Kay Foundation. All of that's going to be in the description below, so check it all out. But with that, guys, thanks for watching. See you all in the next video. All right, guys, if you like this video, go ahead and hit that subscribe button, hit that notification bell, like, comment, and share it with your friends. All right, see you on the next video.